Now, hello there. Diary entry for the 29th of October. Today was quite an interesting day. I first, while in bed, was wondering how to figure out the video on Budget 2016. Now, obviously the budget in question was announced October the 13th if I recall rightly. Like I recorded on TV and deleted on the TV. So no, besides, if I were to leave it on the TV anyway, I'd have a hard time hearing myself, let alone the TV. Because I currently have the TV down and very low. So now I would be left with trying to run the recording as I have on the drive, i.e. on the laptop, while at the same time trying to record. So I said something has to be done. Think. So I was sleeping and thinking, and I said to look up on Google the budget speech. I read bits of it while recording on my video. So, oh boys, so I was delighted. So this is probably the cause of the delay in terms of publishing my diary entries. So another item I was thinking of, what else do I think about while in bed, Cute guys as well, but anyway. I bring on the Late Show, the world's longest running chat show discussing my coming out, more importantly my book. Well, you heard me, so you never know, all these diary entries might be converted to a book, you never know. You hear lots of people talking about it, announcing book launches, etc. Even a movie, but anyway, I might be getting ahead of myself, but it's nice to get ahead of yourself at now time, not constantly, obviously, but you never know. So after all the thinking and doing, yada, I got up and following was my plan for the day. To get my haircut, haha, my longest running haircut. If I recall rightly, the last time I got my haircut in question was February 2015 of this year. And I did this haircut, which it was in October, which today. Then the next, I checked into you see, that's what I love about Foursquare, which is now known as Swarm. That I was actually delighted to see that actually checked in, back in, when was it? December of last year. Now, so although it's not the guy who does my haircut in our time, alright, but not for the actual haircut. The next one was to Cineworld, Eurogiant to get an inflatable for €50, which I got from my folks for Halloween, I think it was, I'm not sure. Then Lidl, Tesco, and then Swire or Home. Alright? Now, however, as you'll soon gather, it wasn't to be, but at least the last bit. Oh, right, okay. So instead about getting rid of my mop of hair, the welcome I got, it was unreal. He said to me, oh, welcome, my prodigal son, something like that, he said. So it was unreal, I told him of my whereabouts. He was most not impressed, which I got a bit frightened, to be honest with you. But anyways, we left on a very good note. He greeted me and the prodigal son returns. He even went as far as saying, when you go to your folks, tell them this is your darling son. Well, what a laugh. When I checked in via Swarm, formerly Foursquare, okay? I was there last, as I said already just a few seconds ago, I was there last in December 2014. I since got my haircut back in February this year with Graftonburg when I was charged 18. So then I quickly on to Cineworld to see Hotel Transylvania 2, which, if I recall rightly, I've actually done the review, so I'll just give you the link. Then shortly afterwards, I was wanting to get my pumpkin inflatable stethoscope, however it wasn't to be. Pumpkin inflatable? Okay, that's news to me. God, I don't remember that. Maybe, was it in... No, it doesn't even say the shop. Anyway, moving on. Then on to... Well, that's probably the one in... What do you call that place? Ah, yeah, it was in Eurogiant. And when I saw the state of it, I said, yeah, you can have it, you can keep it. Because they had a cute one last year, and I thought, when I went to see it this year, at the beginning of the month, I actually said, it looked adorable, and it was €50. But when I saw the state of it, when she was offering it to me today, I said, yeah, you can keep it to yourselves, don't bother selling it, as I to myself. So then I went on to Lidl to get my grocery and Tesco's for the butter. Well, Lidl to get my grocery being, I think, the bread and something else, and Tesco's being for the butter. Again asking them both if they sold Swiss Army knife. I was looking everywhere for it, as I had lost mine. So while looking for it, I don't know why the weird face I was getting, it must be illegal or something, which I'm not sure. So onwards to my folks, oh, that's why I do it. I'd hoped to visit them on Saturday, i.e. Halloween night, but that said, I was wanting the night badly as I had planned for a shower, shaving, etc., whereby I get rid of all the hair. So I arrived when they left. I'll try again. Dad told me, oh that's right, yeah, of course they had Mary O'Shea up, which is my mum's, niece, I think, I don't know what she is, but she's basically my mother's sister's daughter. That's basically, and her family, Laura and Mary's mother, Eileen. They were visiting them, so I arrived when they left. Had a nice cuppa. Dad was cutting my nails, however, it's quite sore to be honest with you, because they were very rock hard. So I decided against him cutting my toenails. So when I got back, which I don't seem to put in, I'm going to put in now. So when I got back, if I recall rightly, I actually showered. I'm almost sure I did. Could be the next, but I'm almost sure I showered. So on that note, I'll leave you until next time. So ciao, and speak to you soon.